Alrighty, everybody, we should be officially live. Just gonna get this bad boy hooked up in Discord, and then we will get started. Okay, audio sounds good. Alright, let's see here. Before the draft, we will look at the season schedule. I have not seen the schedule yet, because I wanted to react to it live with all of you. I think that'd be more fun. And that's also the case for the draft ratings. There were some players who I really wanted to see. The draft itself will officially start at pretty much 5 o'clock. But I wanted to make sure to start early just so we'd be on schedule and I have enough time to show off the schedule. So might wait a minute so everybody can start to trickle in. And then I'll reveal the schedule for everybody. What's good, Apple Noob Nick? Welcome. You have no idea what you're gonna do. That's always the fun part of the draft, when you have to make decisions on the fly. Cards made the trade at 21. Ooh, I wonder who we play the first game of the season. I'm really curious about that. I think if we played the Chargers week 1, that'd be a lot of fun. Isaiah Thomas's first game against the Chargers, obviously, since we won the championship, we get that Thursday night first game of the year. Could you see your roster real quick? Yeah, I can do a quick scroll for people if they want to see it. But it won't be more than like a 30-second scroll because I'm not showing everybody's roster right now. But if you want to see your roster super quickly, type pineapple in the chat, and I can do that because we have a little bit of time to kill. Thunderbirds, Diablos, week 1. Do we play you guys this year? If we did, that'd be a fun game. But I don't know if we play against each other. All right, while more people decide if they want to quickly see their teams, let's take a look at the schedule here. Let's stop the wait. Cardinals are up next. Okay. Ooh, Steelers Sentinels. I don't mind that. Bucks Thunderbirds week 1. I like that. Dolphins Chiefs is kind of interesting. Steelers Colts isn't bad. Jags Ravens I kind of like. Cowboys Eagles. The 2 worst teams in the league this year. But I mean, we'll see. Possibly some rookies, most likely Jose Bonsuave on one of these 2 teams, I would think. Lions-Rams isn't bad. Cardinals-Snowhawks isn't bad. Panthers-Caps is a good game. Bulldogs-Niners isn't bad. Texans-Cougars is interesting. Bills-Jets. We have the Patriots. That's like the most boring team. That's a bad week 1 game. I don't want to watch that. That's boring. Chargers-Raiders is kind of a good game. Yeah, there are some good choices for week 1. What's good, RMP? Welcome. All right, how about week 2? Diablos Dolphins is kind of interesting. Cardinals Eagles. Niners Bucks is a good game. Colts Ravens on Thursday night. Pats versus Diablos is a yuck. New England is not interesting. When I was doing my mock draft today, I mean, I only spent like 5 minutes on it, but I wanted to check New England's roster because I wasn't sure who they had at quarterback. They have 7 QBs on their roster, and their highest rated one is 72 overall, Cole McDonald. So they're probably not going to pick a quarterback because they already have 7, but they probably should. What's good, Pokemon? Welcome. Yeah, certainly some interesting games here. Should be a fun season. Obviously, the rosters, I think, are still fairly even enough, but I think we're going to have teams that surprise people this year again. Like last year, the Caps were going to be good, and they started off, what, like 8-0? So I think they're a season that kind of come out of nowhere, which makes things fun. The more parity, the better. Did you like your worst position thing? Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Steamers, Lions, that's not bad. Eagles, Cowboys again, okay, that's not bad. And Texans, Sentinels, I mean, those games aren't great, but, I mean, we'll see how those teams do. I think the Cowboys could be a sleeper team this year because, remember last year they made the NFC Championship, and Matt Woodard has X Factor, his first full year of starting, plus number 2 overall pick, maybe Jose Bonsuave. Final Four starts in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I scheduled the stream forgetting that the Final Four game was going to be on right now, so I'll probably have it on in the background because I'm dumb and I forgot what today was. And I think it was like this morning or last night I realized that I'm literally streaming right in the middle of the first game, which is kind of ironic. All right, so Nick, I think, was the only other person who asked for his roster, but if you do want to see it, I can quickly scroll through before we kick off. Go Baylor, F Houston. I'd like to see a Big 12 team go far, and I don't dislike Baylor, but I also wouldn't mind seeing Quentin Grimes go far. I know a lot of Kansas fans don't like him, but I don't mind seeing him do well. So I'd be fine. I don't really have any strong opinions about any of the 4 teams. I just want good games. I wouldn't hate if any of these teams won at all. Although a Gonzaga-Baylor game I feel like would be poetic justice because those were the 2 best teams since the start of the year. Possible playoff knockout game. I think the Ravens have a legit shot at winning the division this year because the Cougars lost Dwayne Haskins and Daniel Jones. Who is their quarterback? No one. So I don't know how good this team is going to be. I don't trust the Bengals. I don't trust the Steelers. So the AFC North is going to be a fun mess, and I cannot wait. Whatever. Oh, I can show overalls real quick. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, this is the quickest way to show them all. So. Steamers are here to play and win. What is the Steamers rating? 83. I thought it would have been lower. That's not bad. And Daniel Jones is good in sim. So I think Memphis could be a good sleeper team this year. Speaking of. Someone should also your first for his second. What? Like straight up? Alright, I think that's everybody. I think it started at the Lions. The Patriots have a high rating, yes, because this was Alpo's team, even though Alpo isn't the coach anymore. He still inherited the team. The problem is, as I mentioned earlier, they have 7 QBs and none of them are good. So, certainly one of the more interesting QB rooms going into the preseason, but Cole McDonald's kind of good in sim. So, if there's anybody I'd want starting here, it probably is Cole McDonald. Just straight up, that's a little bit odd. I mean, I don't blame them. Got to shoot your shot, but I hope they weren't banking on you accepting. Tied with us for first and overall. Oh, heck yeah. And we might be higher because we have more picks, but I can't draft. Oh, speaking of. So, obviously, I'm not letting myself draft still because I know a lot of the true talents of some of the players. I don't know any ratings yet. There were some I wanted to check, but again, I'd rather have a live reaction. But I will be picking for Mr. Irrelevant because I feel like it. I have veto power over it. I'm picking for Mr. Irrelevant. There's probably no one good on the board there. I'm just going to pick the coolest name. Apple accepted. Great trade for you. Bonsuave is going to be a 90 plus X Factor. That would be nuts. I mean, his combine report, gee whiz. I think he had like an 8.5 combine grade as a defensive end. So, I'm very curious to see Buonsuave's rating because he might be kind of good. I don't know if FG is going to make a 90 overall rookie, but he did have a few 85s last year. I think he had like 10 X Factor players, so it wouldn't totally shock me to see someone like Buonsuave be like something ridiculous. Yeah, FG had the 285 overall corners last year, so I won't be surprised if we have someone even higher this year. All right, let's get the party started indeed. So, Meals is on the clock. He's not here. I know he did scout. Did he send me a board, though? We'll wait a couple minutes. No, he has not sent me a draft board. But he did scout. I don't know if I want to pick based on his scouting or just sim it. Yes, don't forget about the spreadsheet. If you don't remember exactly who was on the board in a certain situation, you can check out the spreadsheet. I posted the link at the top of Discord. If anyone wants to, like, get a quick scroll, readjust your memory to see where players are projected to go, which is important since we do have a few CPU teams and people who aren't here. So, obviously, there will be some sim picks. So, these projections are fairly important. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to wait until 5 until we actually get started because there are a bunch of people who scouted who have not sent boards, so that tells me that either A, they forgot, or B, they plan on coming in. So they're going to pick a QB for him. I mean, picking a quarterback wouldn't be the worst thing for the Eagles, but I think Buonsuave should probably be the pick. Who do they have at left end? Lurking until your pick, okie dokie. If anybody is lurking, just let me know because I don't want to skip over you. But who do the Eagles have at left end? Who does Dallas have at left end if the Eagles don't pick Buonsuave? Deshaun Hand and Marlon Davidson. So the sim might not take him. How about Dallas? Dallas is Max Crosby. So neither of those teams really need left ends, but maybe the game will recognize that they think he's the best player on the board. The spreadsheet is in the announcements tab of the server. So I think it says 2021, 2022, and 2023 on the bottom. You'll want to go to 2023 because that is going to be this year. So if you want to know if the player is still on the board or not, that's where you'll be able to check. All right, I might wait another couple of minutes. I just want to make sure everybody can get in. Speak out loud who's available. Your picks. You're at 144. Is that a you issue or is that a everybody issue? Okay, it looks fine for me. No, look at 2021, please. For the memories of Alexei Smirnov going #1, shocking the world. Well, we all thought that was a terrible pick, and in hindsight, it definitely was not. You issue? Okay. I figured. Your internet sucks? Oof. Alright, let's remind ourselves of, like, the top 10 real quick. Let me pull that up. I have, like, 5 minutes to kill, so I might as well use it productively. Alright, let's see here. So, obviously, the top 7, we had the Eagles, Dallas, Rams, Dolphins, Patriots, Titans, Sentinels, Steelers, Seamers, Lions, and then back-to-back Chiefs picks in that range as well. Also, for those who did not see about half an hour ago, I uploaded, like, a video showing everybody's draft picks. So if you want a refresher of what picks you have, you can check right here on the OFL channel. I just uploaded that about half an hour ago. Cowboys coach is here. Okay, good. It's 7 a.m. in Australia now. Yeah, I figured with the Australian times, I didn't know if Meals would be here, but he has not yet sent a board. But he did scout. So I don't know if I want to make a pick off his scouting or not. Since he didn't send a board, I'm probably just going to sim it if he doesn't, if he can't make it, because it's 7 a.m. in Australia. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. Did he scout Jose? He started to, but he didn't fully scout him. There were some other highly projected players who he did fully scout who are pretty good. So I think there's a chance he would not have targeted Jose. But to answer the question, he did technically scout him. 2 trades you have in the case of 2 different scenarios. Speaking of trades, I did make an announcement on Discord a couple minutes before the stream started, but you are allowed to make draft day trades. You can negotiate however you wish, but we won't spend 5 minutes per pick. If you're on the clock and you really want to trade your pick, we won't wait like 5 minutes. All right, once it's 5 o'clock, we will sim unless Meals is here. So, Meals, if you happen to be in here, feel free to speak up. Considering it's 7 o'clock in Australia, probably not, but I don't want to assume. And there are some ratings that I just have to see. Because I am really curious to see how good some of these players are. Give them 2 future ones and a 2 this year and next year. That's a lot, but, I mean, if he has a chance to get a generational talent, I don't think he would take that, but maybe. 1 more minute, fellas, and then we can get started. We will go through all 7 rounds today. I imagine as the draft goes on, we're going to go faster because less people are probably going to be wanting to make their picks, or less people are going to be thinking a while for their picks. Less people are going to have players on their boards. All right, it is officially 5 o'clock, or a different time wherever you are. So, Meals is not here. He has not sent me a board. So, I think we will just send the pick. If it's not Bonsuave, who do we think it's going to be, though? Could it be one of the quarterbacks, Kenneth Hawthorne or Keith Prioleo? Prioleo? It's probably Prioleo. I'm going to need to figure out how to say that, considering he's probably going to be a starting quarterback. But, all right, let's get this officially started. So, with the first pick in the OFL draft, the Philadelphia Eagles will select Jose Bonsuave, who is an 84 overall. I'm disappointed. I thought he was going to be higher than that. It's the right pick for the Eagles. It's the only pick they could have made, in my opinion. There were highly projected first-rounders who he did scout fully, who were early first-round talent. He did not fully scout Bonsuave, so I don't know how interested he was in him. But best player on the board, he had to do this. All right, Dallas Cowboys on the clock here at pick 2. Nathaniel, who would you like to pick here? With Jose Bonsuave, the expected number 1 pick, indeed going number 1. Going to assume he has hidden. Yeah, you can write hidden. I would assume he does too. I mean, an 84 is good. We shouldn't be disappointed that the guy's an 84 overall because it's still absurdly good. But I don't know. I thought there was a chance he'd be like an 87. All right, I'll do a quick scroll for the Cowboys. After them, we got the Rams. Ian is not here. He did scout, but again, he did not send a board. Dolphins, I know RSV is present. Carlton Wheatley, the defensive tackle. Wouldn't be the first time the Cowboys drafted a defensive tackle, 2nd overall. All right, it's a little bit of... Did I pass him? I thought he was the first projected defensive tackle. Yeah, he was. Okay. Carlton Wheatley is the pick. He is a 77 overall with normal depth, so not outstanding, but not terrible either. I mean, a 77 overall for the 2nd pick is respectable. Pretty well-rounded player. Doesn't excel in one particular area, but he doesn't really have any major weaknesses. So, pretty high floor pick. Not a bad player. All right, Rams are on the board at 3. Ian is not here. He also does not have a quarterback. I presume this will be probably Kenneth Hawthorne. No, they take the other QB. Okay, then. Keith Prioleo is a Ram. I would not have expected that because he was not the top projected quarterback available. Help with the draft. Are you having trouble? Hold on. All right, Dolphins are on the board at 4. Why is the draft log being weird? This isn't the pick you want to make, but it's the pick you need to make. Running back, Jose Morales, number 4. Okay, I didn't think he'd go this high, but he is a 77 overall with hidden depth. The Dolphins need a running back pretty badly. So, I mean, this guy turns out to be great. You can't really blame Miami. He is a 73 receiving back, 69 power. So he's pretty well-rounded. Again, not elite in anything in particular, but he's going to be Miami's starting running back this year, I would presume. So I don't think this is a bad pick. All right, New England at 5, they're a CPU. That's a sim. Titans are a CPU as well. Wow, 4 straight CPUs. That'll bring us to the Sentinels. Okay, or the Steamers. So we have quite a bit of simming to do. A lot of the CPU teams aren't very good. New England at 5 selects Kenneth Hawthorne. So now New England has 8 quarterbacks on their team. So Keith Prioleo is a Ram and Kenneth Hawthorne is a Patriot. I did not think both quarterbacks would go in the top 5. Titans at 6, they will select Charlie Buckwheat. He is an offensive tackle out of Wake Forest. What's good? Crockett, welcome. This is the second time RSV has taken your second option and ends up being a better pick. 8 quarterbacks. Well, at least New England has some easy players to cut. They don't have as many tough decisions. Sentinels at 7. Khalil Kemp, an 82 overall. I thought Kemp was going to go higher, but I don't think Orlando's complaining. They just got a franchise left tackle. I know the Steamers have sent a board. Did the Chiefs send a board? I don't think so. Steelers at 8 select Albert Gainsworth, the other offensive tackle, who is noticeably worse. He's only a 72 overall. All right, so Pepper Jack did send me a draft board. Did Kansas City send me one? I don't know if he did. He is not. It also does not look like he is here currently. Did Pro send a board? Pro said he is not scouting. He is drafting based on luck. It's worked in the past. All right, Steamers at 9. Okay, his top player is on. Yep, and Pepper Jack's here. That makes things easy. Cornerback Georgie Hardesty out of Illinois is going to Memphis. He is a 77 with hidden, 77 in zone and slot, so he's pretty well-rounded. Good speed, good zone. Needs to improve a little bit with tackling and catching, but that'll come with time, so not too bad with the 9th pick. The first trade is gone. All right, Lions at 10. Their coach is not active, so that's a sim. And they go Keenan Ankel, who is an 80 overall. I know a lot of people liked him. So the Chiefs, they did get their scouting in today, but he is not sent me a board, and he is not here. He has back-to-back picks, which kind of puts him in a sticky situation. The 3 first-rounders who he fully scouted, I think, are all still on the board. Nope, Georgie Hardesty, but 2 of them. 2 of the guys he really wanted. So let's see who the Chiefs get at 11. They select Jaquelin Forrester, defensive tackle out of LSU. Sick name. He caught my attention very early on because of his name. How is Tack Shoddy still on the board? He was like the 4th projected player. I am surprised he has fallen. He'll probably go here for Chiefs at 12, I would imagine. They did just trade away Keenan Allen. Boom, there you go. Tack Shoddy, 79 overall. I think he was a mid-first rounder. So that means there are probably quite a few 80-plus players in the draft who we have not seen yet. Which is interesting. Bengals are CPU. Rob isn't overly active. Caps, I know they have sent a board. Bengals at 13 select Marcus Mayo out of Arizona. He is a 78 overall. And Portland at 14 selects Romeo Chapman out of UCLA. All right, Jax's top player on his board is still available, and it is an interesting one. Kicker Enzo Fungaroli out of Sacramento State. He is an 84 with hidden at 26 years old, 5'5", 166. 99 kick power, 89 kick accuracy. He's also quite athletic. He has 92 speed. Maybe this will solve his running back problem. So Enzo is an 84. He is worth the hype that FG gave him. Niners, Husker did send a board. He got his scouting in super early. Okay, the top 3 players are all gone. Husker got pretty unlucky. So his first pick is a little bit of a reach. Marquand Thomas. He is a... Wait. Yeah, okay, I'm right. Marquand Thomas out of Ohio State is the pick. He is a 73 with normal. Not the best pick. He was projected to go in the second round, but Husker got kind of unlucky. His top 3 players were all gone. I think Marquand Thomas has a brother because the other top middle linebacker is Chris Thomas, who also played at Ohio State. I noticed FG made a couple sets of siblings. Raiders at 17. Did Lucario send a board? He did. Believe it or not. Okay, with the 17th pick, the Raiders will be selecting Barney Stapleton, safety out of Navy. He is an 80 overall with hidden. I've got to say, I've been impressed with Lucario ever since he re-became the Raiders coach. I think he's actually done quite a solid job. Barney Stapleton is pretty solid. What's his zone? I'm blind. Where is 78? Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Can't even type things in the chat because you're having to put things in the draft log. Well, you are a hero, my good sir. All right, Packers are on the board at 18. Pokemon is up. I know he is here. Chargers, I don't know if Pro is here. Bulldogs is a sim. Their coach isn't active. Ravens, Boomy is here. Saints, Jose probably isn't here. Bills coach probably isn't here. And Pepperjack, who is here. Got to look at YouTube. Why are you doing this now? Please don't spend more than like 2 minutes here. I'll quickly show you your roster now if that's quicker. I wish you would have been a little bit more prepared, but we can't really travel in time. So, yeah. Matty McDavid. Okay, there we go. That was simple. Matty McDavid, left tackle, is the pick. Remember, you have a trade at 21. Yes. I'll keep that in mind if your trade still is the plan. Matty McDavid is a 76 of hidden. That's a pretty good pick. Good first selection here for Pokemon. Doesn't particularly excel anywhere, but another well-rounded player with a good dev trait. So, sim your pick when we get there. Okie dokie. All right, Chargers Pro is not here. He did not send a board, so that is a sim. The Chargers select LaMichael Flynn, a 78 overall receiver out of Alabama, getting Isaiah Thomas some weapons. It seems like the Chargers usually do really well simming picks, so I don't blame Pro for not scouting because the CPU does him well. Pick your guy or take the Josh Allen trade. I mean, it's your call. Your pick is fairly soon. Bulldogs at 20 select Jimmy McKee, a 73 defensive tackle out of Alabama. So, Nick, do you still want to make your trade for pick 21 with Boomy? I need both of you guys to agree to it. But I know you guys have been hinting at it. Is the player you want still here? Okay, well, I guess the answer is no because Boomy's going to make his pick. Defensive end. No, he's gone. He was picked by somebody else. Marcus Mayo is not on the board. Can someone take over? Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, Mayo was picked by the Bengals. So you're going to have to pick someone else, Boomy, because he is not on the board. Or you can make the trade. Yeah, that works too. Anybody like here, Boomy? / trade? If there's no one you really want, then the trade might be a good idea. That right end, the second best player, Cody Cantrell out of Iowa. He is a 75 overall with hidden dev, so pretty good pick. Looks like he's very well rounded. Yeah, 75 run stopper, 74 power rusher, 73 speed rusher. So pretty solid. All right, who is up next? Saints. Jose is not here. I don't think he sent a board, but I'll check real quick. 35 and 36 on the block. All right, who am I checking? I'm checking Jose. Let's see here. Nope, no board. So we'll send this pick. The Saints select Mekhi Grimbley, a 77 receiver. The Bills select Caleb Hughes, 75 corner. And that will bring the Steamers back on the clock for their second first rounder. Well, you can't really get nude by FG if you know he's good. If you're taking a guess on someone who you haven't scouted, then yeah, maybe you'll get oofed. Trade up a next one, this 2, and a next 3 for anyone who still has a pick. Okay. Pretty interesting offer. Defensive tackle, Blades. Quan Blade out of Penn State. He is a 71 with normal. Looks like he could be a good run stopper, though, but 59 power moves. You'd like more for a defensive tackle. He does have 73 finesse. So a little bit raw, but could be developable. All right, Apple is on the board at 25. I know Apple has a trade he's considering. Your guy was a guess. Well, it was a pretty solid guess. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes, the user, is going to the Colts. He is a 77 overall with normal development, so he doesn't have the dev. But he is pretty good right off the bat. He can sling the rock, good accuracy. He's a bad improviser. He can't throw him a run. He can't really break a sack. Average mobility. So nothing really to write home about, but he's not bad. Here, let me update the spreadsheet real quick. So Jared Goff is not the guy, I guess. What was the name of the Saints pick again? Hold on. Mekhi Grimbley. Okay. And then the Colts with Patty Mahomes. Add in the chat for Jared Goff. What's going to happen to good old Jared? He deserves a home. Who was the Saints pick? It was wide receiver Mekhi Grimbley. All right, Bucks at 26. I don't believe Hobie has sent a board, but I will check. A lot of people in this range, I don't think have sent anything, but I shall check. Hobie. Nope. So this is a sim. The Bucks select Chris Grubbs, a 70. I think he was supposed to go a lot earlier. But 76 overall, not too bad. Bills is a sim. They take an 82 tight end, Gil Fishman. I had a feeling FG was going to make this guy kind of good. And he did. Cougars, has Colin sent me a board? I don't think so. They do not have a quarterback on the roster, the Cougars. So, yeah, he has not sent me anything. So this is a sim as well. They do not take a quarterback. Instead, they pick a 78 receiver in Jimmy Conley. I didn't think he'd be that high. I don't think anyone really scouted him. Jets at 29. I don't think Perry has sent me anything. They go with Melvin Kidd. Yeah, this draft class is loaded. Holy cow. And that will bring the Dolphins on the board at 30. Mr. Rob, did Mr. Rob send me a board? He did not. He did scout, though. RMP said Sim. So a lot of Dolphins in this range, along with Dallas. DR3 to Chicago. Well, Chicago doesn't exist. So, left outside linebacker, Leland Riddick. I know a lot of people liked him. He is a 72 overall with normal. Not terrible. I know he was projected to go in the 4th round, but I think somebody would have pulled the trigger on him a lot earlier because he was popular. You almost took him at 4? Wow. Wasn't he like a mid-second round talent, though? Okay, Mr. Rob is here. Okay, perfect. That's good timing as you are on the clock. Enzo, I think, is an 84. He had 99 kick power and I think 89 accuracy, so he's a beast. Kid? Oh, Kid was your pick. Okay, yeah, and he just went. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, Riddick at 4 wouldn't make sense, but Melvin Kidd would have made a lot more sense. Give a 1st, a 2nd, and a 3rd next year. That's an interesting offer. So if Mr. Rob agrees to it, if he likes it, we can do it, and if he wants to pick a player, we can do that as well. Got 2 guys who are super steals. 2nd this year. Cornerback Rogelio Christmas instead is the pick. Rogerio, how do I say that? Well, he's a beast, so I'm going to have to figure it out. He is a 78 with hidden. This is a very good selection for the defending NFC champs. I guess this is the guy that Nick was trying to get all along. Jaguars, I believe RMP said to Sim. Final pick of the 1st round is left tackle Simon Van Buren, who is a 74. Okay, we got through that round pretty quick. If we can stay at this pace, we can get through the draft probably within a couple hours at the most. So as we go to the 2nd round, here are the players who are still on the board for anyone who wants a quick refresher. Top player on your board, needed him to replace Sherman. Well, he's a good replacement. When I saw that, when I was first scouting him, I think a couple people probably wanted him. When I saw that A- catching, I had a feeling that FG made him really good. All right, Eagles are not here, so this is a sim for meals. The Eagles took Jose Bunsuade, number 1 overall. Of course, that was the right pick. And another good defensive lineman, Terrence Weathersby. So the Eagles are doing very well for themselves, improving the defensive line here with an 84 and a 78. All right, Dallas. I know Nathaniel is here, or he was here. I imagine he still is. I'm in danger of me right now after not taking Noob's offer. Who is up after this, by the way? I know the Dolphins have back-to-back picks, and then it looks like some simming. That Patriots, Titans, Sentinels, Steelers run is kind of an odd one because they're all CPU. Right outside linebacker, Ben Jennings. He is a 74 with normal. Not terrible. I don't think a ton of people scouted him, but he was either a mid-first or a late-first talent, I think, so. Not bad. Solid speed. He doesn't have great finesse or power, so it looks like he's more of a run stopper. Yeah, he can't really go after the passer or make a ton of plays in coverage. So right now he's mainly a run stopper, and then I guess you'll hope to develop him. He's only 21 years old. Cornerback John Hopkins and wide receiver Brandon Hooks. Hopkins is a 70 with normal, but he is only 21. So that's certainly developable. Is that a word? Developable? Yeah, quite raw. 60 play ruck, 57 catching, 62 zone. He has a lot of work to do. 63 awareness. And then Brandon Hooks was the other. Late second projected, late first talent. Okay, I thought it was around that range. Brandon Hooks, he is a 69. Our first 69. Nice. He has decent speed. He has solid hands. Okay route runner. How old is he? I think it said he was 22, so not the best pick, but the Dolphins do need more receivers. Once again, asking for your 7th for Chris Boswell. If I didn't have the kicker, I would happily do that. All right, it is time to get through some sims here. I think the next person here would be Pepperjack. Trey Storm, a 76. They don't need him, though. They have Bosa and Daniel Hunter. Oh, well. I guess for more the merrier. Titans pick Jeremiah Harris, a 79 overall. If they put him in the slot with the Titans playbook, good night. Orlando gets Brian Hawkins, who is a 68. And the Steelers pick Wesley Gary. Yeah, this receiver class looks juiced. All right, I don't know if Pepperjack is still here. I know he did send a board. Alex Snow may soon be available. You're going to trade him? Go ahead and sim the rest of your picks. Don't exactly have a lot of options the rest of the way. Okie dokie. Left end Ball. Okay, who is Ball? Tavares Ball. Okay. 69 overall normal. Not bad for a 7th round projection. Gary. Boom, there you go. Okay, we have a nice little run of sims coming up. Because a lot of people are not here, / not prepared. Lions is a sim. They get Chris Thomas. The other Thomas, he is a 68. The Chiefs select Max Burrell, who is a 66. The Jags get a running back. I've been preaching they need one, but Delonte Crocker's only a 70, so he's not that special. Go, team, go! Who did the Cougars pick with their first pick? They picked Jimmy Conley. He is a 78 overall wide receiver, so your team made a pretty good first pick, Colin. Sending a board, gotta go. Okay, thanks for coming in, and thanks for the board. All right, the Bengals select another running back, Sid Kroon. They kind of do need one. I think they were starting like Patrick Laird at the end of the year. So, can't stand waiting. We'll trade up, damn it. Deontay Gordon, a nice old 69 to the Snowhawks. Rams, Ian did not send a board. They pick Walt Koltinicus, getting themselves a weapon for their new rookie quarterback, Keith Priolio. Niners. Okay, Husker sent a board. Now, all of his players left are middle linebackers. So, I'm going to assume he's going to want to pick the best one here, but I don't think he wants all of his picks to be middle linebackers. So, we'll pick his highest one here, and then we'll probably sim unless he comes in. So, the next highest one on his board is Christian Bates still here? He is. Okay, Christian Bates, 70 overall with normal. I think this is higher than his first pick. Did the Chiefs have a second round pick? They did. They selected 66 overall safety Max Burrell. So no one too exciting. All right, Naruto actually did send a board, believe it or not. Who does he want? All right, to absolutely nobody's surprise, Naruto's first pick is a running back. Carlos Beasley out of Alabama. He's a 69 normal. Wow. Naruto really picked a running back with his first pick. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, Romeo Chapman went in the middle of the first round. He went 14 to the Snowhawks, and Jose Morales went 4 to the Dolphins. Left outside linebacker, Marcus Spriggs. Okie dokie. That was quick. He is a 64 overall, so nothing too special. It does look like he has the size to play defensive end, though. So, he'd be a fine fit there. Naruto loves running backs, yet he traded Aaron Jones to you. Alright, Chargers is, they'll probably get lucky with another pick. I think the next person who's here would be Boomy, followed by Apple. If I offer him Barkley, he gives you his whole team. Grant Poe, I know a lot of people scouted him. And sure enough, he goes to the Chargers, Madden's favorite team to. Bulldogs get James Arnett, who is a 69. Nice. We are going really quick. We've already made it through 52 picks in about half an hour. Trade up for Chapman and then saw he was. Yeah, Chapman's first couple of skills made you think, oh boy, this guy's really good. And then he was not really good. Cecil Irving to the Steelers. He's a 70. I think a few people liked him. The Saints pick Steven Nelson. I know he was popular. He's a 71. And the Bills pick Cassius Dobson, who's a 66. All right, that brings us to the Ravens, followed by the Colts, Bucks, Saints, Cougars, Jets, Cardinals. I know there are quite a few people of those teams who are here. Left end, Davion Ferguson. Another defensive end. Evan the chat for Alex Snow. Ooh, 72! And he's only 21 years old. That's not too bad. Do you know if draft classes are cross-user? I have no idea. All right, Colts are on the board. Ravens are having a nice draft. Improving the pass rush. What does this mean for Alex Snow, though? Boomy's old favorite player. Snow might be going outside linebacker. Interesting, interesting. Or excellent pick, according to the game. All right, who are you looking at here, Apple? Who will be joining Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes. That's going to take a while for me to get used to. And the Indianapolis Colts. Leland Riddick is off the board. He was picked by the Dolphins. He is gonzo. What was he, like a 72? Yeah, he was a 72. Alright, who else do you want here, Chief? Albert Gainsworth was picked at like 7, 8. He was picked at 8. So he's long gone. He's not only out of the green room, he's already on his flight to Pittsburgh. Don't have to pick until the 6th. Wow, and yeah, you have a bunch of like late picks. Yeah, Gainsworth has been off for a while. Anybody else here you want? Here, I'll scroll a little bit. Wow, the top 6 projected players are all receivers. Middle linebacker, Steven Nelson. He is also gone. He was picked like 4 picks ago. Here, I'll scroll just so you have an idea who is still here. Alright, there you go. Do you like any of these humans? Do any of these players interest you, my good sir? Right tackle, Jaron Wheeler. Okay, he is here. All right, Wheeler is a 69. Nice. You hate all those humans. All right, I don't know if it probably is. So, if you are here, the Cougars are going to be up next. Oh, dear, we're up soon. Michael Hillman to the Bucks. And the Saints pick up, oh, dear Lord, a 60. Don Haskins. What position is he? He is a left tackle. All right, Colin is here. Okay, cool. Who did the Cougars get for first pick? Jimmy Conley, the receiver. Quarterback, Daniel Romer III. All right, so I guess this is the new starter in Chicago. He is a 75 with hidden. Wow, that's actually a pretty good pick. All right. He has a cannon for an arm. He has good accuracy. Again, he is not an improviser at all. It seems like these two users are pretty similar. He is slow as dirt. So pretty much he's Tom Brady with a cannon and without the intangibles. All right, Noob is up next. Mr. Rob, I imagine, is probably still here. Nathaniel sent a board. We have 2 picks coming up. Uh-oh. All right, the Jets get Enrique Bonds. We are still moving at a really good pace. I am liking this. Pure pocket passer, but, I mean, he's better than what they would have had, which is no one. We need AOA Luco. I think he was in the OFL in the past. I could totally be wrong about that, but I feel like he was for some reason. I know Champ Britton was an OFL 19. I picked him. Jay Wilbon. I know a lot of people liked him. He was very popular. Wait, did I skip over your pick? I did. I'm an idiot. Okay, since we're up, I will pick Wilbon for you, and we'll swap players. That's fine. Okay. My bad. I totally missed it. So, Glenn will be joining us, and I'll give Wilbon to the Cardinals. And then the defensive end is going there. To the Panthers. So Glenn is a 69. That's a good pick for us because I just traded Hunter Renfrow. I kind of want another receiver. So Marquise Whitfield is going to Carolina. He's a 69. Nice. Gonna make him a center. I think he was like an early second-round talent because I know a lot of people fully scouted him. He is a 73 with hidden. Wow, what a pick. Nick, you can't get too mad. I thought there was 0 chance he was falling to your pick because so many people thought he was good. It's so nice seeing him in this uniform because we need offensive linemen, but I'm sad because we're not going to keep him because he's going to the Cardinals. Evan the chat. But yeah, that's a really that might be the best pick in the entire round. Okay, no, the Eagles picked a 78. And the Titans picked a 79, but this might be the best value pick. Okay, that does it for round 2. Here are some of the top players on the board here going into the 3rd round. Didn't scout him due to me thinking he wouldn't be there. Well, that was smart because everybody liked him. All right, Meals isn't here, so that's a sim. I'll pull up the Dallas board. His top player was Jay Wilbon, Dallas. So, see, a bunch of people would have picked him in this range. Have I traded over yet? Oh no, I can't do that until the end of the draft. I can't. The game won't let me trade rookies until it's over. The next highest player on his board, I think, is still available. DeMario Coleman, defensive tackle. He's a 71. Oh boy, Diablos are up. If the game picks another receiver, that'd be kind of funny. They don't. They pick a 70 linebacker. Okay, Sheldon Trailer. That's a good pick. I think in the first draft, we didn't draft a single 70-plus player. In the last draft, we only had one pick, which was Phil. I kind of want another linebacker, so that's actually a very good pick. All right, I know RSV said to Sim. I just want to check. Did he send a board? No, okay, I didn't think so. Dolphins get Ed Eckel. He is a 69, nice. New England pick 69, everybody. This is a monumental selection. They have to pick a 69 overall player. You suck, New England. You suck. They picked a 67. F in the chat. Titans get Tony Trent. Who's a 69? So we have 69 overall players sandwiched in between the 69th pick. A lot of defense tackles in this range. Antoine Scott to the Sentinels. Steelers get Greg Metcalf. Yeah, this is the point of a draft where there are a lot less good players. So it's more of a crapshoot. Is anyone on Pepper Jack's board still here? I don't know if he's still here. If you are Pepper Jack, you can make your pick. Where is he? I don't see him on my DMs list. Okay, it's because I'm blind. Alright, unless Pepper Jack is here, I'll make his pick. Ball is gone, right? Someone picked the left end. He was picked already. Yeah, he was picked by the Steamers. Alright, so the highest player on his board is none other than Tajik. He's an 83 overall fullback. Almost as good as Arnold Stringer. Tajik, what a guy. 95 carrying, 87 strength. Baby Stringer. Yeah, he's no Stringer, but alright, Lions will pick 68 receiver, Gerald Grant. Arnold, I think, is the best player on your team. I think he's the highest rated one now that Humphrey's gone. And Nick isn't too thrilled. The two guys he wanted are gone. Okay, this is a sick name. Demetrius Macklin. I wish that was my name. Jaguars will pick C.J. Roten. He is a 68. The Bengals get Justice Harper. Yeah, a lot of Sims in this range. He is a 71. That's a good pick. Portland gets Darren Peters. Mr. Peters is a 68 overall. The Rams get a nice 69. Donovan Charles. Who is the next person who is here? There are not a lot of people At the top of that list who are up soon who have sent me stuff. Niners, Huskers board is pretty much out unless he only wants middle linebackers, which I highly doubt. So instead he gets a right outside linebacker in Andrew Overton. Apple would have to change his name to Apple Snow. Raiders, Lucario. What is the situation with his board? He just had one for the first round. Okay, so this is a sim. Raiders get Donnie Gladstone, a right outside linebacker out of Villanova, who is a 67. Packers, I know Pokemon is probably here. Wide receiver James Singleton. I don't think he's been picked yet. So, yep, he's still on the board. 68 normal, not bad. Snow actually was quite good last year. For what it's worth. Chargers, this is a sim. They've done pretty well so far. And they don't do well with this pick. Nick Costello. Who is a 65. Bulldogs. Get Anthony Birch. Who is a 68. That's not bad. Alright, Texans. Naruto has to have players still on this board. The next player after his last pick, I think, is still there. Nick Jennings, tight end, 65 overall. Woohoo! It's a miracle. You're almost there, Nick. Do Apple and Boomy have a trade here? Saints got a 70. Is that... What's that guy's name? I can't read that. Is that Frank? I can't tell because the Saint color is so light. Yes, his name is Frank. Alright, so if you guys have a trade, lay out the full trade here. Just so I can see it. The Bills get Cedric Barber, another 70. Alright, let's see who's on Pepper Jack's board. Houston is so Mickey Mouse. The Mickey Mouse Cougars. Tickle me surprised that they are not doing well. Alright, who is his pick? The next player is on his board too. It's a running back. Mark Cole, 67. Ravens receive pick 89. Okay. Pepperjack takes your player here. You're beating him 56-0 next year. Sim yours? Okay. I can do that. Ravens get 89. Colts get Frankie Louvu. And you both agree? Just so I can get official confirmation. The trade isn't pending trades. Okay. And, I mean, you both have... Boomy typed it in there. Apple typed it in here. So, that means you guys both agree. So... Since we can't really have a vote, that means it'll pass. Unless it's an awful veto. And it's not. I don't have an issue with this trade. Oh, that's this pick right here. Okay. For Frankie Louvu. Yeah, Arnold's the best player on the Ravens. Alright, boom, the deal is done. Louvu is a Colt, and the Ravens are on the board. Thunderbirds are up soon. Colts again. Panthers. I believe all those people are here and still wanting to pick. I know Colin said Sim. Boomy, pick his player for the memes. Do it. Left guard, Christian Goldsberry. A lot of people liked him. That is a good pick. He is a 70 with normal. Him and Wilbon, the other guard, might have been the most two scouted players in the entire class. I don't know if that was Nick's pick or not. It was? For the memes. I didn't think that was actually your pick. Oof. Alright, the Bucks get Curtis Diggs, a 72 running back. Meet your Christian McCaffrey backup. Nick is on the board for his first pick of the day. He is 2, I believe, and they're both right in this range. So who is the man going to Toronto? I know Nick's board was small, but I imagine there's someone still there. Right guard, Montrell Walker. He is a 68, not bad. And he's only 21. So that's not a whole lot worse than Goldsberry. Alright, Cougars is a sim. The next person who's here is Apple, Mr. Rob, Nick, and then that will conclude round 3. We have gotten through 3 rounds within an hour. That's pretty impressive. Devin Rhodes, who is a 68. Jets pick up Charles Casey, who's also a 68. All right, Apple's on the board. Duke Ejiofor on the block for a 4th round pick. How good is he? Probably, considering Luvu fetched a 3rd, yeah, I'd say him for a 4th is about fair. Wait, don't we have a 4? We have 2 4s. Do I want to do that? After Apple's pick, I'm going to check Ejiofor's rating because I wouldn't mind that trade for us. I think that'd be pretty solid. I know we already drafted a linebacker, but I wouldn't mind another one. All right, who are we liking here? Right end, Eric Guy. 65 with normal. Nothing too fun. All right, Carolina. The Panthers have had a solid draft so far. Then Toronto, and then that is it for... Ooh, I want to check Ejiofor's rating from the Packers. Gonna be a 63? Well, he's not a 63. He's better. Tight end, Gary Rutland. I'm pretty sure he's still on the board. Okay. All right, Ejiofor is not here. Did he leave in free agency? Doesn't look like he's on your roster. You've had a horrible... I wouldn't say horrible. I mean, Mahomes is a 77. That's a solid pick. Especially if he's good in sim. Alright, where is big old Gary? 69, nice. And then Toronto is on the board. You've done a pretty good job so far, Boomy. All right, who is Nick's next pick? Is Polite still there? Yeah, Polite is still there. What was his rating again? Because I might be interested in that. He's a 26.72. I would do that for a 4. I'll do that for our first fourth, which is 27. Fullback, Nolan Cutler. Do you want him? I would do that for pick 27 in the 4th round, yes. He is a 74, so no Tajik, but still a quality fullback. All right, so just so we're clear, I would be trading pick 123 for Ja'Kai Polite. Do this? Or do you agree to this, Pokemon? 123 for Polite. This is my highest 4th round pick. Just so I can get official confirmation to put it in. Yes, alright, bet. Ja'Kai Polite, welcome to the team. Packers now have pick 123, so on to the 4th round. Now this is the really challenging part of the draft where you gotta hope you can find hits. Still plenty of wide receivers on the board. If you want a wide receiver, you still got plenty of options. All right, let's get this started. The Eagles with the first pick in round 4 will select. Hold on. Let me just pull up Dallas's board real quick. All right, there we go. Eagles pick Shaquem Williamson. That's a cool name. He is 66 overall. Dallas, Nelson is gone, Crocker is gone. Is Guy there? Right outside linebacker? Hold on. Nelson, yeah, Steven Nelson was picked a while ago. Rayshon Guy is still here. He is the pick. 70 hidden! Okay. There we go. A great pick for the 4th round in Rayshon Guy. He looks to be mainly a run stopper, not great anywhere else, but hidden down in the 4th round. Can't really ask for much more. All right, Boomy is on the board. No, Boomy's not on the board. Why did I type in Ravens here? Oh, I see what I did. I messed it up. I typed in Jaguars on the wrong team. Okay. Am I gonna put the Polite trade in? I already did it in the game. I'll put it in through the Discord. Not that it really matters because we both agreed to it, but I'll still add it. All right, 1 second here, folks. All right, there we go. And then Chris Boswell has been traded to the Cardinals for a 7th round pick. Do the Cardinals even have a 7th round pick? You've made a lot of enemies today. Oof. Yeah, do the Cardinals have a 7? They do. Okay. So Chris Boswell going to Arizona for 222. Now that Enzo is the man in charge. Of the kicking duties in Columbus, Ohio. Alright, back to the draft. Got plenty of sim in here in this range. Hold on, let's get back to us. All right, 99. The Jaguars will pick Sheldon Ayers. We're now at 100. We've made it to triple digits. You have 223, and I have 224, the best pick in the entire draft. The only pick I get to make today. Dolphins pick Stanley Mitchell. Watch it turn out to be a 70. That'd be funny. New England. Watch it be like some random 85 overall player that like nobody expects because they didn't have a good combine. That'd be the funniest thing. I hope FG added an Easter egg 85 overall player that nobody's caught on to. And then trying to make a player that's bad but might have hidden like Smokey to Buzz. That'd be a good pick in this range of a draft. I mean, even if they're not good, if you can get someone with hidden, I mean, Smokey went up like 10 ratings last year, so pretty much he's the rating of anyone who would have been picked in his range, but also happens to have a dev. Sentinels got a 71. They've had a good draft, Orlando. Steelers get Jaden Camp, who is a 62. That brings us to the Steamers. Did you make the best late second round pick? It looks like it. No, Daniel Romer III was a 75 hidden. So, not quite. Alright, is anyone still on Pepper Jack's board? I would imagine. Yep, he's picking a quarterback. A QB going to Memphis. Wow, Woodard is still on the board. That surprises me. Will Duvall, though, is the selection. He's a 69. Nice. I will show you the Raiders draft in one quick second. Hold on. Romer is a beast, but he's no Smirnoff. That's true. Okay, so the Raiders have had a pretty good draft. Their first pick was a grand slam. And after that, I don't think they've done a whole lot. But as long as you hit on your first round pick. Okay. So you got Barney Staple. Wait, why does it say... Oh, that's our draft. No, raw team. Why would it show our draft for the Raiders? That doesn't make any sense. All right, let's go here. Raiders. So you got Barney Stapleton, who's an 80 overall with hidden. And your third rounder was Donnie Gladstone, who's a 67. So nothing that special, but the first rounder was really good. Caps accepted your 7th for Boswell. I already put in the trade, so that one is good. A rerun of the Jays game you watched an hour ago. Oof. Alright, Detroit at 106 gets Matt Howell. He's a nice old 69. What overall was Boswell? He's like an 82. He's one of the best kickers in the game. Oh, no, Caps. Jacks. Board. I almost sent that. Is anyone on his board still there? Okay. There is, but I have no clue what position he is. Okay, there he is. It's a wide receiver. And it is... Is he projected to go undrafted? Yes, he is. Okay. Where is he? I could have sworn he was still there. Yep, there he is. Devon Glover. Out of Utah. He is a 69. Nice. 3 straight 69s have gone off the board. You'll have to see it. Tell you why there should be poker on Sportsnet in Canada. I don't know. You tell me. The Jags get Delvin Stoudemire. Or Stoutmeyer. YouTube needs to stop buffering. Oof. The Bengals get Jeremy Rice, who is a 67. Watkins to Portland, also a 67. So that's 3 straight 67s. Houston, Naruto, draft board. Who do you want? God damn it, Naruto. It's another running back. Another running back going to the Texans. What do you know? Terrence Carter out of Nebraska. So the Texans have had 3 picks, and 2 of them are running backs. Totally didn't see that coming. That was a cringy laugh. If the Ravens backed out of your trade, you were going to go for Christmas, but you still got an impact player. Yeah, that's true. You still got Wilbon, who's good. All right, Niners is a sim, and then Raiders will be up next. So I don't know if Lucario wants to make his pick or not, but he is here. Jimmy Griffin. All right, so I don't know if you want to pick anybody, Lucario, but if you do want to, you're on the clock. That pick marks us that we're officially halfway through all of the selections. But since there's less people here and less people prepared for the second half of the draft, this second half will go a lot quicker. So we got through the first half in an hour. I would say you might get through this in like half an hour. Does he actually have 8 running backs? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Did the trade with Tajik Potts go through? Yes, it did. That trade went through. That was a really good trade for you guys. I mean, the Caps got probably the 2 best players in that trade, but you guys got a lot. A lot of goodies. Okay, I'll scroll a little bit. For anyone who's almost up soon, here's a look at the guys who are still here. $77 quarterback, 69 right tackle, 74 linebackers, 65 then. That's not bad at all. That's quite good. Jay Wilbon is gone. I told you guys everybody liked him. But yeah, Wilbon was picked in the second round. Prepare with 3 guys taken who you scouted were not expected to go in the first round. Well, you have plenty of late picks, so if you guys have someone you like, that's a nice little opportunity to get them. Cutler and Walker have officially been added to the Google Sheet. Nice. Why did everybody click the checkmark for the Ja'Kai Polite trade? I mean, it doesn't matter, but... Oh, well, everybody really likes our Ja'Kai Polite trade. Tyquan Gold, I think, is a defensive end. Yes. The Raiders select Tyquan Gold as a 67. Still 26, but yeah, I mean, a 74 overall for a third-round pick, even if you didn't draft the player, even though he's not a rookie, that's still a pretty good move. So I think you guys have had a solid draft. Matt Aiken, middle linebacker. Thank you for being quick, by the way, Pokemon. You've been really quick with all your picks today. He is a 65. Unprepared, didn't know what was left, so yeah, I mean 67 for the 4th round. Whoop-de-doo. Who is up next? Who is here and present? It looks like the Steamers. I know I had their board, and then Apple. Chargers, what do you know? The sim gives them another beast because the sim loves the Chargers in drafting. I don't get it. Pro never has to make a draft pick, and to be honest, I don't blame him because the sim loves him. The Bulldogs at 420. Round 4, pick 20. They get a boss of a player in Cole Boss. Yeah, as you'll notice, Crockett, it seems like the sim does the Chargers really well. So, They probably have a better chance to be good this year than the Chiefs. Oh, well, the Chiefs get a good pick, too. That's 3 straight 70-plus players. Dante Doolittle. Pro should have allowed Crocker. If you want to make the rest of the picks, Crocker, I think Pro would probably allow it. I mean, it's either sim or have your quarterback do it, so... Saints get a 73, Nate Woodard. There you go. Is he going to be pushing Jimmy Garoppolo for the starting job? Maybe, just maybe. What if FG gave him X Factor too? That'd be funny. Deshaun Huff is a 66, so that ruins the streak of 70s. Not scared of the Colts, I understand that. Ooh, Steamers, this is a draft board. His board was fairly long, so very good players still here. Is tight end Young still available? Young is on the board. Nathan Young, a 60. Oof. Would have picked Nate in the 5th. I have a feeling FG gave Nate X Factor. I don't know why. That seems to be the thing with quarterbacks with the last name Woodard. What was Jose was an 84 and Ankle was an 80. So both of them were really good. And both of them were gone before you could pick. Alright, Colts, Apple, who do you want here? After the Colts, Bucks, Packers, Cougars, Jets, Steelers, Panthers, Diablos, and that's it for the 4th round. Yeah, but Suave was tied for the highest rated player in the class. And he went number 1. So, the Eagles made the right choice. Free safety, Donovan Charles. I think he's still here. Nope, he's gone. Unless I just missed him. Where did he go? He was picked by the Rams in the 3rd round. He was a 69 overall. Who wants your 4 7th-round picks for a 6? I'll do that. I would be glad to do that. Pick 21 in the 6th round for all of your 7ths. I would be happy to do that trade. Just want to get a bad hit. If I was you, I would just try to find someone who you think FG could have possibly created and not some auto-generated player. I don't know. That's just a guess. Find someone who has a cool name. Who's Chester? Okay, you'll do it? Alright, cool. So we're going to have 5 7-round picks. Good lord. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, who do you want here, Apple? The guy you wanted was gone. Chester Pinkinson. Did I miss that? I might have missed it. Who is I have no clue who that is. What is his position? Oh, 3 safety. There you go. Chester is a 63. Okay. So not great, but we're in the 4th round. What else can you expect? Alright, let me do the trade with Boomy real quick. That trade would get vetoed the hell out of it. I already know. I mean, it's not an awful trade for Boomy. If he gets the guy he wants, then it'll be all worth it. We'll do the highest 6. That's fine. So we have 2 6s and 5 7s. I would trade all of my 6s and 7s for a future 2 next year, if anyone wants to do that. For 4 7s. Oh my. Alright, I'm going to have to make separate trades for these. Alright, we'll just swap future 7s and then re-swap them. Okay. Well, I mean, a 4th round pick isn't going to totally derail your draft. He's not good, but it's a 4th round pick. So, all right, just to make sure, we have 5 7s and 2 6s. Yeah, if anyone wants to trade them for a future 2, I'll do it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to add it to a trade block. And then we'll get back to drafting. All right. Deion Dawkins, Montrell Walker, Wally, Austin Blythe, and Joshua Martinez. That's not too bad. All right, let's get back into the spreadsheet. It logged me out. Okay, there we go. Bucks pick a 72. Scotty Gregory. I think there were 2 tight ends out of Notre Dame named Gregory in this class. Hashtag siblings. That's a nice 4th round pick. Packers are on the board. Pokemon, who do you want? True Hope O-line doesn't matter about it because Mahomes is going to run for his life. Marion Cameron out of South Dakota State is finally off the board. He is a 68. That's a pretty good selection. All right, Mr. Rob, I don't know if he's still here, but if he is, he would be up next. The Cougars with a 71 running back, Malachi Kidd. There are a lot of the players in the 4th round are better than the guys who went in the 3rd round. There were more 70s, I think, in this round than the last round. That's kind of odd. Raiders get Carlos Richmond, who is a 67. Which player on your roster do you want for those picks? Patrick Mahomes. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, I would take Patrick Mahomes for those picks if you're offering. But, let's see here. I would like someone half decent. How about... I'll do it for Deion Dawkins. I know you said he was one of your starters, but if you're willing to trade him for all those picks, I'll do it. Stack wide receiver and halfback round, but you're stacked at those positions. Yeah, but I feel like, I mean, if you want a good player, you might as well just pick a good player. Even though if you don't really need them, you might as well. Who is this guy? Montrell Wharton. Okay. And that will bring us to Carolina. I don't know if Mr. Rob is still here, but if he is, you can make your pick, and if not, we will sim. Dawkins is your best lineman. Can't do that. I mean, I figured you'd say no, but it was worth a shot. Jared McKnight, 3 safety. 66. All right, let's see what the CPU does here. The CPU's been kind so far. Not gonna lie, but why don't you tell me who you are so I can draft him? All right, Diablos get Javier Ray, a 67 tight end. Okay, I mean, it's the 4th round, so I don't really care. How about Billy Stern? No. I'm going to take my chances and hope I get someone of his caliber with one of those 7 picks. All right, on to the 5th round. I'll briefly show the board. There's another Woodard? Wait, hold on. Who is Sean Woodard? Did that say he was a quarterback? Or am I blind? He's a linebacker. Okay. So, I thought FG made another watered QB. I was going to say. All right, the Eagles get Jared Gregory. At this point, for speed, I'm probably not going to fully update the spreadsheet as we go. I'm probably going to add it all at the end. You know, and FG, if you think FG made him, then it's more likely he's good. So I would pick him. Dallas gets a 72, Kayvon Barksdale. That's a pretty good pick. I don't think he had anyone left on his board. So, yeah, his board was out. Steelers get a 69, Edward Pace. Rams get a 73, Percy Saxon. New England gets Brian Cotton. Titans get a 70, Shamir Thomas. Woodward Brothers is better than the Westwoods. I don't know if I go that far, Chief. Cody Lynch to the Sentinels. Jacksonville gets Donald Street. And that brings us to the Steamers. Alright. His board was launched, so there still might be someone. Middle linebacker Thomas. No, I didn't think so. Strong safety Meredith. Raheem Meredith. Still on the board. He is a 63. Is Ed Eckel available? No, he was picked in the 3rd round. Shamir was going to be your pick, but you decided getting a left guard was a bigger need. Turns out Shamir is a 70. I mean, a 68 guard who you need or a 70 corner who you don't need. So, you can't really go wrong either way. Lions get Eric Fry. He was popular, even though he wasn't all that good. The Chiefs get Joe Jackson. A lot of Sims in this range. Holy cow. The Jags with a 72 receiver, Brian Hammond. What's the score of a basketball game, by the way? How much is Baylor up by? Oh, dear God! It's 45-20 at halftime. Jesus Christ. Bengals. The Snowhawks get Tony Peele. The Rams get Max Franklin. The Chiefs get Philip Cody. And that brings us to the Raiders. Don't want a receiver. If you think he's good, you might as well take him, though, even though your receiving core is stacked. Jack's wide receiving core is sheesh. And they still won't be able to run the ball next year. But they can certainly sling it. All right, Lucario, is there anyone you really want here, or should we sim? Let CPU sim for you? Okay. Sean Woodard, baby. Is that the linebacker? Yep, Sean Woodard. Going to raid a nation. He's a 64. What a pick. Packers on the clock at 18. We have gone through the 5th round, like, super quickly. Oh, someone's filling in the thing. Oh, whoever that is, thank you. I appreciate you. It says anonymous, so I have no clue who's filling in the spreadsheet, but whoever it is, you're a good person. Is Pokemon in the building? Want CPU to give you a good player, even though you'll still be right here? Get to react to your 75 overall hidden. Alright, here is the strong safety. The only one who's projected to be picked is Denzel Woods. You did actually is in the spreadsheet? Well, if you did, I appreciate that. No one's picked a kicker or punter except for Enzo in the 1st round. That's kind of surprising. Where are the memes? Denzel Woods. Okay, there you go. He's going to the Packers. He is a 67 for the 5th round. That's not too bad. All right, the Chiefs get a 70. Brett with 1T, Newton. The Bulldogs get Titus Gregory. The Steelers get another 70. Defensive tackle. What the hell is that guy's first name? Why do you have a yellow background there? Aaron Graham with 1A. Why can't these players spell their names? Because Enzo's the only draftable kicker? Yeah, but I thought someone would have picked another kicker by now. For the memes, Richard Grant to the Saints. Carlos Thomas to the Bills. Steelers get Daniel Baldwin. Colts, Apple said he wanted to sim. You can write, as in on the spreadsheet. All right, CPU will give Apple a 67. Justin McMichael. The Bucks get Roy Leverett, who's a 68. Andrew Baskerville, he's a 68. The Cougars get Miles Bradley. The Jets get Randall Clark. Do the Steamers have anybody left on their board? I have no clue. They don't have a lot left. All right, there are two more players. I don't know if they're... Hawkins was like a second-round pick, wasn't he? Yeah, so one more player on his board. It's a center who literally everybody scouted, for the most part. Blake Long. I don't know why everybody liked him so much. He's a 61 overall. But a bunch of people scouted him. What number pick is this? We are on... this is 159. All right, Mr. Rob sent me a board. Solomon Harrington, wide receiver. Is he still there? I think he is. Yep. He is a 67. We have not gotten a hit in a while. And that's because he's going to go right here to the Diablos. Terrell Noel. Okay. I thought his name was Terrence for a second. All right, on to the 6th round. High combine. His combine wasn't even that high, though. I mean, it was high compared to the other centers, but I think it was like a 6.0. Wasn't like anything crazy. Houston is getting slapped. They're down by, as the second half started, I know they were down by 25 at halftime. That's what I call Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, kids. All right, 2 rounds to go. Then we'll briefly go through everybody's draft. We'll see all the players whose devs we did not see. Well, we won't see their actual devs, but we'll see if some of the main guys are hidden or not. Trey Lewis to the Eagles. The Cowboys get Luke Joyner. Steelers get Austin Gaddis. The Dolphins get a quarterback, Brandon Lampman, out of Utah. The Patriots got Hunter Amel. The Colts. The Titans, I'm dumb. They get Chad Cooper. I dare you to send a roster vid after this. I don't know if I'm going to do one right away. At the latest, it'll be up tomorrow evening. At the latest. Sentinels get Gavin Parrish. The Bills get Jose Jefferson, who's a 69. Sentinels are out of players on their draft board. They get Dwight Goodrich. Lions get Tyron Kendricks. Ben Webster to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs also get a quarterback, Josh Cox. It's the Isaiah Thomas replacement. Bengals get Ben Fleming. Any relations to Keith? I don't know. Johnny Haynes to Portland. Denario Wise to the Rams. Oh, shoot, Baltimore. Okay. Didn't mean that, so we can pick for somebody else. Lucario is not here. He said who he wanted, but I don't know if that person is still on the board. So don't worry, Boomy. You'll still be allowed to make your pick. Hold on. Let me just see if Lucario's guy is still here. I have no clue what position he is. Oh, yeah, this guy, Mitch Woodard. 3 safety, Levi Butler. Okay, I'm surprised nobody picked Levi Butler. I think a few people wanted him. But, yeah, we can do a little switcheroo. All right, Pokemon is here. I don't know if Crockett is still here and wants to make the Chargers picks, but we'll make the switch with the Bulldogs. So we'll have Levi go to the Bulldogs and then swap from there. So nobody's allowed to pick Levi Butler. Triple dog dare you? That's a lot of dogs. Show tight end. I love how there's like everybody has like 1 pick left, and we still have 7. We still have a whole draft's worth of picks left to go. Hopefully we just get one somewhat good gem, and it would be a success. I almost want to draft for all my 7th round picks, just for the memes. But here are the tight ends, only one projected to go. Marion Barksdale. Who is up after this pick? Hold on. Anybody here? After the Packers. Chargers. Ooh, we're up soon. That's fun. Show best available. Okay. There's still a 2nd rounder projected to go. Barry Lewis. I think multiple people scouted him. I guess nobody liked him enough to pick him. Anybody catch your eye here? And for anyone else who wanted to see best available, here you go. Who are we liking here? There's still a bunch of 3rd and 4th round guys still left too. Right outside linebacker Nick, he was picked like in the 3rd round, I think. Yeah, he is long gone. He was a 2nd or 3rd rounder. Yeah, he was the Chargers' 3rd round pick. I think there are still some good players cluttered around the board somewhere. All Barry Lewis wants to do is get drafted. If Barry Lewis is there with my Mr. Irrelevant, I'm going to pick him because I feel bad. I mean, he went to Penn, so he's smart. If football doesn't pan out, he has his college degree. Here is kicker. The other 3 guys are still there. Nick Roby, Barry Hampton, and Tyler Schmidt. Who's the best late round pick yet? After, like, the 3rd round, you mean? I would say, I know he was one of the first 4th rounders, but 70 hidden? The only hidden we've seen on day 3 is Rayshon Guy. So I think by default, it's him. What did 2nd round projected Barry Lewis do to fall to the 6th round? Sucks. He sucked. Tyler Schmidt going to the Packers. He's a 68. What are his ratings? 89, 81. That's actually not half bad. All right, Chargers. Pro and Crockett aren't here. So we'll pick Levi Butler here, and then we'll do the swap. So Levi Butler is going to Baltimore. He's a free safety. He was like a 2nd round talent. Watch him have hidden. He does not, but 71 for round 6. Pretty good. Alrighty, London at 20. They picked Tony Stinson, who is a 66. Oh, shoot, the Ravens are there again. I'm sorry, Boomy, I skipped your pick again. We'll swap with the Saints. My bad. Alright, who do you want here, Boomy? Because I am blind, and I'm not aware when the Ravens are picking. Wide receiver Barry Lewis, yay! He's a 66, that's why he fell. So Barry is going to Baltimore. He's done it. He's been picked. I wanted Barry. I knew I knew someone fully scouted him, and I knew he was not good at all, but I wanted him for the memes. Apple, I imagine you still want a sim. If not, you can pick someone. He's not horrible for a 6th rounder, no, but he was projected to go in the 2nd round, so he went closer to where he belonged. Let me see the worst players. All right, who do you want here? Anyone who has a really cool name catch your eye? Dudley Spadell. That's a cool name. Maybe he'll be my Mr. Irrelevant if he's still on the board. Trade a 7 next year for a 7 this year. Well, I'm not going to do that. I want to keep my 5 7s. Just hoarding all the late round picks. We only had 1 rookie last year. We need like 12 this year. Who are you liking here, sir? Terrell Whitehead, defensive tackle. Okay. He is a 58. Have we had a player in the 50s yet? I don't know. But, I mean, it's a 6th round pick. It's a total guess. So... Alright, Bucks get Max Curtis. Diablos, this is the first of like our 7 late round picks. We still have 7 to go. Make that 6 after we get this steal. Jamal Norwood, what a guy. You want a guy who's Colbert 2.0. What? I don't know if anyone's Colbert 2.0. The Cougars get Lewis Jett. The Panthers. The Jets get Eric Temple. Apple said Sim next. 65, Denard Charles. Alright. Is anyone still on Mr. Rob's board? It looks like there is. Cody Lynch. Is he not on the board? Oh, he's gone. I thought he was still there. Jamal Norwood, we just picked. Best punter. Well, they're all undrafted. They have no combine, so... Brad Ross is the first one on the list. He's going to the Panthers. Oh, it's a hidden! Finally, a hidden dev player, and it's a punter. Brad Ross out of Oregon. What a guy. 6 next year for a 7. No, I want my 7s. Do I want Carl Granderson? No, I want my 7s. They just stole our pick. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be funny if that's who the game was going to pick for us. Instead, we get Bryce Norwood. Can we hit on one of our 7s, please? Just one. Dravante Silvers, 64. Dallas gets Devontae Hines. All right, here's our first 7. Andrew Reeves, 66. Woo. I hope he is. If not, we are going to give him X Factor for the memes. Ooh, a 69. Nick Colon to the Dolphins. Who is next up? Not a lot of people have 7th rounders. Here's our second 7, a 64. Steamers were out of players on their board. A 68, Jose Newton. He would have been nice with our pick there. Lions is a sim. They get Marcus Joseph. Chiefs is a sim. They get Ben McCain. Jacksonville gets Eli Fowler. The Bengals get LaMarcus Teal. The Snowhawks get Antoine Harden. The Rams get Trevor Johnson. The Niners get Cam Fowler. The Raiders, does he have anybody he wants? No. He said the one player. Okay. What you want for your next pick? I'm not trading my 7s. I don't care if you give me a great offer. I don't want to do it. I want to keep all my 7s. And I'm picking for Mr. Irrelevant. Oh, I skipped Pokemon's pick. Why do I keep skipping picks? Okay. Pokemon, if you're still here, you can pick someone out of these players. My apologies. I am not focused. Pick the best quarterback available. Okay. Bobby LaMontagne. 61. Don't skip your pick. Okay. If you want to pick, I'm not going to skip them. Because now I've learned my lesson after like 4 times today. Steelers do not have a coach, so they cannot pick. The Bills coach is not here, so they cannot pick. I'm not picking until Mr. Irrelevant. Or I have both Mr. Irrelevants. I have its 2 last picks. I'll pick for both of them. Next year, first for your 7th, you wouldn't, but would that be enough? No, it would not. All right, who do you want here, Apple? If your final pick of the day, who else gets to pick here? I Of the people who are here, it looks like just Jax and me, unless someone makes a trade within the next 2 minutes. We got through this in about an hour and a half. That's pretty impressive. No, as in Sim? Oh, 5th next year for a 7th. Yes, we want to pick our 7ths. Apple gets it. If the guy you want doesn't get picked, you can only sign him as an undrafted free agent, though. All right, Nick Roby and Barry Hampton are the 2 kickers. Do either of them have hidden? Trade you your 5th next year for your pick. You guys should have been prepared if you wanted your 7s. 7th rounders are the most important pick of the draft, or the most fun. Nick Roby, 66. He has cool hair, though. How do you like your picks? I think you've done a pretty good job. Reed Short to the Bucks. The Saints get Jawan Wolf. The Cougars get Junior Graves. The Jets get Julius Rivers. That brings us to the Caps, and then the final 2 picks of the day belong to us. Oldham. Brandon Oldham out of UTEP. He's a hidden div! Okay! Wow, a 68 hidden. How about that? Boom! What a pick. Okay, now I have some pressure after that. Holy cow. All right. 2 best names left in the draft. Jackson Stichelski. I like him. I like him a lot. That's a cool name. Stichelski. Anything else that catches my eye? Not a whole lot. Cortland McPhee. Hold on. Let me write these down so I don't forget, because I'm going to forget them. All right, we got Jackson Stichelski, Cortland McPhee. Those 2 are in the running. Devontae Chamberlain's kind of cool. I'll add him. Okay, there's 3. Kieris Warmack. I like this guy. He's definitely going to be one of them. Trade one of your 7s to you. No. Colbert 2.0 is Joe Carter. Oh, now I know who I'm picking. I'm kidding. Anybody else here who I like? Yeah, not a whole lot. Spencer Schneider. That's a cool name. Alright, I think I know who I want. Okay. So the second to last pick, we're going with Jackson Stichelski out of Duke. He is a 62 with normal. And then Mr. Irrelevant will be traded. No, I'm kidding. I'm not trading it. Saw in Madden a black John Madden. Oh, interesting. All right, Mr. Irrelevant will be wide receiver Kieris Warmack out of Appalachian State. And that will conclude the draft. Yes, I will remember to make all the trades once I'm done the stream. Alright, did the last guy have hidden? Actually, did any of my guys have hidden? Obviously, Wilbon, he's not mine. Trailer didn't. Ray didn't. Noel didn't. Norwood did not. Whoa, we got 2 Norwoods. We got the brothers. Jawal and Bryce. I'm going to have free agents in a separate video. Yeah, we didn't get any hiddens. Oof. Pain. Okay, let's go team by team real quick. So, the Dolphins, they of course got Jose Morales. Any other notable picks? Nick Colon in the 7th. Eagles, they obviously had number 1, Jose Bunsuave, who does unsurprisingly have hidden depth. He probably is X Factor. Good God, this guy is good. Holy cow. Yeah. This guy is nuts. He also has 99 injury. Other than play rec and awareness, this guy is a stud. I got 2 Warmax? What? I got another set of siblings? I didn't even notice that! Niles and Kieris! No way! So you got the Norwood brothers and the Warmack brothers. That's a good catch. I didn't notice the Warmack guys. Anything? Oh, they had a 78 in the 2nd round. Terrence Weathersby. He does not have hidden. That's a good 2nd round pick. All right, Niners. Their first pick was a 73. I forgot he was that high. The Jags. Did their first round pick have hidden? Simon Van Buren. He does. And they had a 72 overall in the 5th. Brian Hammond. The Jets. Anything notable here? Melvin Kidd. Does he have hidden? He does. How about Detroit? They got the 80. Keenan and Kell. With hidden. What is his archetype? Power rusher. Ooh. Ah. The Packers, they had a pretty solid draft. Carolina, they got Rogerio Christmas. That was a good pick. New England, they picked Kenneth Hawthorne 5th overall. He does have hidden depth. He is 24, though. So it looks like the Rams actually made the right pick at quarterback. Not that he's bad. Trey Storm also is hidden. So New England killed it with their first 2 picks. Don't worry, Apple. I'll check yours. That is your first pick as X Factor. That'd be pretty funny. All right, Keith Prioleo is the 3rd overall pick. He is an 80 with hidden. There you go. So he's younger and better than Kenneth Hawthorne. They also got Walt Koltenikis, who does not have hidden. They had a 73 of them in the 5th. Percy Saxon. So both quarterbacks turned out to be pretty good. Ravens had a nice draft. They got 3 70s. That's pretty good. The Saints had a good first pick. Mekhi Grimbley, who has hidden dev. What about Nate Woodard? Oh, I thought he was going to give him X Factor. Nope. The Sentinels had a great pick to start off with Khalil Kemp. The left tackle, 82 years old, only 21 years old. Wow. The Snowhawks. I feel like Romeo Chapman's going to have the depth. Yeah, he does. I had a feeling FG would give him one. The Steamers, they had a nice draft. Of course, the 83 overall, Tajik. Pittsburgh, does Albert Gainsworth have the depth? He does. What about Wesley Gary? He does as well. So a nice draft here for Pittsburgh. Wow, they actually had a great draft. Look at all this depth. Oh my. The Texans, pretty uneventful. The Thunderbirds only a 2. The Titans, they had a solid draft. Charlie Buckwheat at 6. He only is normal. What about Jeremiah Harris? He has hidden. Titans better play him. He has 99 speed! Oh, okay then. Am I allowed to make a CPU trade? I want that guy on my team. He looks like a machine. The Bengals, they had a good first pick with Marcus Mayo, who's a 78. The Bills, they had the 82 overall, Gil Fishman. That was a very good pick. I'm doing free agents in a separate video. Chris Grubbs, does he have hidden? He does not. He's 20, though. Oh, interesting. Okay. So he doesn't have a dev, but he's young. London, does Jimmy McKee have hidden? Nope. Not a bad pick, though. Is who a wide receiver? Butler? Butler is the safety. Enzo, of course, he has hidden. The Cardinals only had one pick, which is being traded for Jay Wilbon. The Chargers, they had a good first pick. LaMichael Flynn, only as normal, but he is a 78 overall. Dare you to show upgrades for all teams. I'm not going to show everybody's upgrades right now because most people don't have a lot. Jaquelin Forrester only as normal. What about Tack Shoddy? He has hidden. I feel like he's going to be really good. The Colts, who were your sim guys? McMichael, he is normal. I think Charles was a sim. He is normal too. This isn't a bad draft though. Good depth, good quarterback. The Cougars, does Jimmy Conley have a dev? Yes, he does. What about Malachi Kidd? Ooh, 3 hiddens for the Cougars. Okay. Dallas, Wheatley had normal, Jennings had normal. Wow, they had 5 70s. Did Barksdale have a dev? No. Dallas had an awesome draft. Maybe they didn't make the right pick at 2, but they had a really good draft. Oh, the 99 speed guy, yeah, he's a receiver. Roster vid preseason free agents, it upgrades all. I'm probably gonna do upgrades at the midseason mark, but rosters and free agents are all gonna be out very soon. So I think that will do it. I think that will conclude the stream. We did it in a pretty short amount of time, only around 2 hours. That's quicker than normal. 69 players on the roster, nice. Totally did it on purpose, wink wink. But yeah, I'm going to have a roster video up within the next day or so. Preseason free agents as well will be coming out soon. And then sometime next week, we're going to kick off the season. I might release the week 1 poll now, just to get a little bit excited. So, yeah. Would you agree this is the best team you've ever assembled? Arguably. I mean, you had some good Cardinals rosters last year, but we were just better. But, yeah, I guess that'll do it. Hope everybody enjoyed. Season 3.